Hey guys, this is Josh Farley back with another video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to get the Bluetooth toggle back like it was before the March Pixel update, the March 2024 Pixel update. So if you guys haven't actually noticed, I've noticed it right away actually on the Google Pixel March update for 2024. I've noticed that the Bluetooth toggle, they actually made it like the Wi-Fi and the mobile data. Now when you click on it, you actually have to do a certain another step to be able to turn it on. And that just bugs the heck out of me. Like with the Wi-Fi and the mobile data, there's an app that you can use to actually for that. To get that back to how it was. Let me actually see here. I forget the name of it. It's actually called Better Internet Tiles. So you can go on here and you can type in Better Internet Tiles. And then that'll actually come up. But that does actually require root access. And actually, so does this option that I'm actually showing you guys today. That, you know, how to get the Bluetooth toggle back. You know, how it was, you know, how you don't have to do that extra step. You know, that just bugs the heck out of me that they changed this. You know, why, I don't know. You know, I guess they're trying to make it more like the Wi-Fi and the mobile data, you know, the mobile data. You know, and it just gets on my nerves, you know, so I use the Better Internet Tiles for both of them. You know, so I can just do the one press and then the one and on, you know, the one press, the on, and then the one press, the off. So that's, you know, how I'm going to show you guys in this video to get that back, you know, for the Bluetooth toggle. So it will require root access, and you're going to need two apps. One is actually an APK, and I'll, you know, show you guys that in a minute. So the first app you're going to need is actually called MacroDroid. And it's free on the Google Play Store, so you can just come in here and type it in and download it. I'll leave the link down below in the description to both of these apps. And this is actually an APK. It's actually called Install with Options. And you're going to actually need this because you're going to have to download a third-party app, like a utility app for the for this. That you're going to need with the Bluetooth toggle to be able to do this. So it's an older, you know, an older app, so it's not actually supported on the newest Android versions. So you're definitely going to need root for this to work. You know, you're going to need root for the MacroDroid, and you're also going to need root for the install with options. So you can come in here after you have root access, you know, enabled and everything. And, you know, granted, you know, permissions and everything. And when you download the file, I can actually show you guys the file. Let me see here. Let me try to find it here. It's actually called MD Helper. So I'll leave a link down below in the description to that as well. So what that basically stands for is MacDroid Helper. So you're going to definitely need that. And like I said, it doesn't run on newer versions of Android because it hasn't been updated in so long. So you're going to definitely have to have that in order for this to work. So I'll leave that link down below in the description as well. And then what you do is you come in here, and then it says you allow downgrade. And I also have bypass low target SDK block. And that should be all you need, you know, and then you can go in here, and then you can, you know, press on choose file, and then you actually, you know, download it, you know, you download the MD, you know, app, MacroDroid Helper, you know, app, and then it'll, install, you know, but you have to have root access, like I said, you know, for this to work, or, you can sideload it using, you know, AMD, or, I'm trying to think of the word. You can sideload it using a computer or something, you know, just, you know, sideload it. But, you know, it's definitely easier to do it this way. But you're going to still need root access, you know, in order to use the MacDroid anyway. So, MacroDroid anyway. So you're going to, you know, need root access either way. So if you don't have root access, it's not going to work. You know, that's just plain and simple. So anyway, I'm going to actually get into this here. I'm going to go into the MacroDroid app here. And I'll actually show you guys what I actually have set up. So you can see two options here. I actually have these set up. I actually made these. This actually says Bluetooth tile on, and that actually says Bluetooth tile off. So I'll actually come up here. This is actually original Bluetooth tile, and this is the one that I actually made with MacroDroid. So as you can see, I turn that on, and that one also comes on. I turn that off, and that also turns off. I'll do that again. On and off. So you know, that's basically how it's done. So I'll actually show you guys, you know, how to do it. You know, you come in here, you know, once you grant root access and everything, you come in here and you go down here to Quick Settings Tiles, and then you put the title, you put Bluetooth, then you change the icon. You come in here and change the icon to a Bluetooth icon. You make sure that that's on toggle. You go back here. You go into macros, you go into the plus sign down there, you go into the triggers and you set, for the one trigger, you set quick tile off, for the other trigger, you set disable. Actually, for the first time you do this, the Bluetooth on, we'll start with this. You go in there and you set the trigger to quick tile on press, and then you set the action to toggle Bluetooth. And then the next one, you go into here and you go into, you start another one, and you go into triggers and you put quick tile off, and then you put disable Bluetooth. So after that, you have, you know, you have them set up and everything, you know, you'll have them, you know, good to go, and then you just turn them all on, you know, turn both of them on, you know, make sure that it's, you know, on. I just have it on as uncategorized, up there, uncategorized, up there, so, you know, it doesn't really matter what that says, but I'll show you guys again. Now, it does take a little minute, you know, or so. It doesn't take a minute, you know, it takes a few seconds for it to turn on, but, you know, or turn off, but it's not that big of a deal, and most of the time, you know, it's pretty much instant. So yeah, guys, I mean, I just figured that I would let you guys know about this. The only downside to this method is you're not actually going to get an on, you know, thing like you get with the with the original tile, and you're also not going to be able to, you know, see the Bluetooth battery life, you know, like on the original tile. But you know, you can just go into the settings of the, you know, of the, you know, the device you're connected to. You know, you can just go into the settings of Bluetooth. You know, you can keep the tile somewhere nearby, you know, the original Bluetooth tile, and then it'll take you into it. You know, if you long press on it, you can see here, you know, Google Pixel Watch, Josh's Pixel Buds Pro, Hisense soundbar, Pixel Stand 2. You know, that's just a couple of my devices. But if you do that on this one, it's just going to take you back to MacroDroid, you know, which really isn't that big of a deal. You know, I'd rather, you know, like I said, I'd rather have, you know, the quick access to, you know, the quickness, you know, of the Bluetooth tile, you know, compared to, you know, having to press on it. You know, I'll show you guys again, you know, with the original one. You know, then, you know, you have to come in here, you have to press on, you know, use Bluetooth. You know, it's not really that big of a deal, but it just gets on my nerves, because it's an extra step. So, you know, it's just unnecessary for me. You know, I just don't find it really necessary. You know, like I said, you know, you can see your devices in here. You know, that's pretty nice and everything, but I like the old method. I like to be able to, you know, turn it on or off, you know, with just one button press like this, you know, like that, you know, and then turn it off. You know, boom, it's on and it's off. I mean, that's, you know, that's basically, you know, how I like it. But, like I said, you know, it does require root access to be able to do this. You have to have a Magisk installed, you know, obviously, you know, that's basically how you root. So you have to have Magisk, you know, or, you know, you have to have, you know, some kind of, root access on your phone. in order for this to work, for both of these apps to work. For this method anyway, you can use MacroDroid, without root access for stuff, but it's not going to be as good. So, that was basically a quick video, guys. I just wanted to, bring this up. It's just something that irks me with Android, with Google. I don't know why they have to change things like this, just leave them like they are. Just like with the Wi-Fi and the mobile data, somebody shouldn't have to make a third-party app, just to be able to get those tiles to work, with just one click, on and off. It just gets on my nerves, they think they have to change stuff. And everything, and it just gets on my nerves. So, if it doesn't bother you guys, it is what it is. But like I said, for me, I had to find a way to get around that because it just gets on my nerves. So it's not, really that big of a deal to some people, I'm sure. But for me, I have like OCD, and that kind of stuff, just makes me mad. They just change stuff, without even, telling people, really. I guess that was part of the March feature drop for the Google Pixel phones, which I don't really like. That's a feature that I don't really like. So, like I said, the only downside to it is, you're not going to actually be able to, go into the Bluetooth settings from this tile. It's just going to take you into MacroDroid. But if you want, you can just leave the original one nearby. So you can just, press on it and boom, you just, go right into it. So anyway, yeah, guys, that was basically the video. This is basically the video. I just wanted to get a quick video out there and talk about this and show you guys a workaround for this. For people that are interested, for people that don't really care, it is what it is. I care more than others do about it, probably. But like I said, the other method, for the mobile data and the Wi-Fi, is the Better Internet Tiles. That's an actual app. That you can download, but that also requires root access. So I'll leave the link down below in the description to that as well. And I'll leave the link down below in the description to the MacroDroid app, and also the install with options, which you'll need for both of them. And then the MD helper as well right here, the MacDroid helper. So like I said, it's definitely, not the best workaround, but it's a workaround for now. I'm actually hoping that the Better Internet Tiles, I'm hoping that the developer actually adds Bluetooth into that, because that would definitely be helpful, but like I said, it also does require root, so there's not really any way around it. You can't do it without root access, for both of those apps, and, toggling stuff on and off like that definitely requires root access. So, it just is what it is. Android, I believe Google made that a thing in Android 9, I think. They stopped allowing, like third-party apps to be able to do that. In either Android 9, I believe that was Android Lollipop, I think, or Android 7. One of those, they made it so you have to, basically have root access to be able to do that. So if you don't have root access, you're not going to be able to do it. So, but anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, I'll leave the link down below in the description to those 4 apps that you'll need, if you do want the app for the Better Internet Tiles as well. I'll leave that down below in the description as well. So anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, just wanted to get this video out there. And if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, guys.